Can't I spawn in? This team deathmatch. What? We spawn in. Fuck this game.
Good evening, I've been watching you like all season. Heart and a open sound.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Priosc back here again today, and today what I have for you guys is story time with Priosc, episode number 3. I'm gonna be giving you guys another story here today. This actually happened to me today. So today is Monday the 13th, I think. Yeah, it's the 13th, and yeah, let's get right into this story. Turned on that guy, by the way. Alright, so this past weekend, or this past week for us, was spring break. And so, you guys know how, like, the Friday before spring break, you have, like, all of your, like, tests and stuff that you gotta do, like, before you go on the break and everything. And so, we took all our tests. So, since today was, like, the first day back, into school since spring break, it was kind of like the day where we're getting, like, just preparing for the new unit, and just like it's like a preparation day, right? So I walk into fifth period. Fifth period for me is my algebra class, and I walk in, and I'm one of the first ones to the class because my biology class, which is my fourth period class, is like right next to my algebra class. So I literally just have to like walk across the hall, and I can just get to my algebra class, right? And so I walk into algebra, and the desks are in rows, and desks aren't normally in rows, so I know something's up, right? So I walk in, and I'm like, hi teacher, what are we doing, and whatever. And she's like, we're gonna have, you know, one of those pre-assessments today. You guys know what I'm talking about, like one of those things where it's like, she tells you before the class, this isn't for a grade, I just want to see what you know. Yeah, it was one of those sort of things. And so I'm like, whatever, it's not for a grade, I really don't care. And the story really, it doesn't have anything to do with the test. It's just kind of funny what happened. So the class starts coming in, and for whatever reason, like 2/3 of the class is in the room right now, and for whatever reason there's nobody. So like I said, the desks are in rows. I was sitting at the end of the row, like in the far back, and for whatever reason there was nobody in my row yet. Like, no one was sitting in my row yet. And I figured, like, maybe they're just absent. I don't know what's going on. It was weird. I don't know. So, most of the class starts coming in. I got a Skype. Most of the class starts coming in. And, this one girl, she's an upperclassman. I'm not really sure why she's in a freshman class. I don't really want to know why either, to be honest. But, she walks in, and she's looking for her seat. So how my teacher did it is, like, we had those like bubble sheets, so like you bubble in your answer on, you get that right. And so we had those, and they had our names on them. So she just she laid them out. She like put them on top of the desks, and when we walked in, she was like, okay, sign in, and then go find your Scantron on your desk, and that's where you're gonna be sitting for today. And so, like I said, I'm in the far back, and there's still nobody in my row. So this girl walks in, and she's looking for her paper, you know, just like everybody else. And she walks to my row, and now remember, there's nobody in front of me. There's like five desks in this row. I'm in the far back, and there's nobody sitting in this row yet. And so this girl walks in, and she walked right back to my desk. And she shoved me out of the way and looked at my paper, like, on my desk, like it was hers, like it was her name on the paper. And so she comes over, and she, like, shoves me out of the way, and she looks at it, and she looks at me, and she goes, watch out. And I'm just like, bitch, what are you doing? And so I gave her, like, this funny look, and my friend from across the class, he looks at me, he's like, dude, what the fuck was that? I'm like, I have no idea. What is wrong with this girl? And so she walks away, and she starts looking up at the other like, to look for her name, right? And she looked back at me, and she gave me like this death stare. Like she was like she looked like she just wanted to kill me. I don't understand. It was literally one of the weirdest things ever. Like I'm sitting in the back of my row, I'm just minding my own business, and this girl walks back and she like shoves me out of the way and looks at my paper like it's hers. Like if I'm sitting there, this is probably gonna be my paper and my desk. And the fact that she looked at me and she was like, "Watch out," I was like, what is wrong with you? So that's really the story, guys. It was pretty short. I don't really, it was just kind of weird to me, like the whole, just everything that happened. It was just weird to me. But I hope you guys did enjoy the story. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. That helps me out a ton. If you haven't already subscribed to the show, make sure you subscribe. That helps me out even more. Follow my Twitter and Twitch, which will both be down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. This has been Priosc, and I'll catch you guys later.